Hello and welcome back to the channel. Before I begin, I want to say thank you once again to all my subscribers. I appreciate all of you new subscribers that have just subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for your support. And to the rest of the subscribers, especially that all of you that started off with me, man. I really appreciate that you hung in there with me. Okay, so this video, I'm not sure it actually is about this guy, King Nico. It's more about what he did and what I think about it and what I would have probably did. Okay, now King Nico is a content creator. He raps. He does skits. He's a funny guy, man. I've watched him. Several of his videos. Cracks me up. He's what he calls a Blaxican. Okay. He's a brother that was a homie. He's no longer a homie. And the reason why I say that is because he's no longer part of that car. He pretty much walked away from that. There's nothing he could do or say to make it sound okay, because as far as that lifestyle goes, it's not. It's all wrong. It's bad. And he's through, basically. And he knows it. He knows that. So let me tell you a little bit about his story. He got busted, right? He hadn't made a video in a long time. I thought there was something wrong with my YouTube. I didn't go back and resubscribe or anything. I meant to, but I never got a chance to. But I just started seeing him recently come back again and start talking on YouTube about his experience in jail. Not much of it, but the part that I'm going to speak on. And I seen today he did a skit and a short, you know. Okay, so let's get to the point. Nico had about a year left to do. Okay. And he ended up, he was going to get transferred to Jamestown. He told the consul, man, don't send me there, send me somewhere else. Because if you send me there, you know, I'm going to get off, you know. So the consul told him, well, if you get off, I guess there's an incentive to go to a 50-50 yard that you only do 30% of your time or something. I don't know. Dub mentioned in one of his responses to my video that a lot of people don't know what it is to, you know, debrief or leave, you know, walk out that way. And he's right. I don't know nothing about it. I couldn't tell you the procedure. I couldn't tell you what you go through. I couldn't tell you what you experience personally. I've never gone there, so of course I wouldn't know, you know. And I don't know what was going on with Nico, but I know this: that 30% incentive changed the way he does his time. How? He decided he was going to go to a 50-50 yard and kick it there and, you know, get out early. So I think they sent him to a fire camp. Now, what I would have done, okay, he had 1 year left. 1 year. And for that, he walked away. For that, he just threw in the towel and said, yeah, you know, that's it. He should have just finished out his year, walked off the yard good, and God forbid something happens where he ends up back in there, he could go about his business, you know, accordingly. Apparently that's not important to him. What was important to him was to go home as soon as possible, you know. And I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't be worth it to me. You know, for 1 year, no. Now, I know lifers do it. I hear that they're told if they can program and not pick up no 115s and and are able to do that for a certain period of time, they get action of going home into certain programs. And these are guys that have no light at the end of the tunnel. They're stuck in prison, and that's where they're going to stay. And they're given this opportunity. I would see one of those guys being enticed, you know. But for 1 year, man, that's, in my opinion, that's really weak, you know. So I think what he did was a good thing, because you don't want a person like that to have your back, or you know, you don't want to sell up with someone like that, because usually when something happens, your Sally rides with you. And Nico's heart apparently really wasn't in it. You know, he wasn't committed, you know, to anything actually, because he just walked away for a year. That's my opinion now. Okay, I may be wrong. I don't know this guy. If I did, maybe I'd talk to him about it. Maybe I wouldn't care, you know, and not. But my point is that it just wasn't worth it. Not for 1 year, you know. It's not like he was doing life, you know. And they told him, if you don't go here, you're gonna, you know, that life sentence is nailed down, and that's the way it's gonna be. You'll do life here and die here in prison. So that's just my opinion. I haven't watched many other videos, and the reason why I didn't watch them is that I didn't want to get influenced by them. You know what I'm saying? So I would just, I'd see it was about King Nico, and I'd move on. You know, there's a lot of guys on YouTube that have walked away from the life, but I think a good majority, well, I can't really say. I don't know why, but I know some of them were, you know, they were lifers. They're trying to get out, man. They're trying to get back to their wife, their kids, and they don't have no chance in doing that, you know. As far as, like, for instance, Dubs, I think the thing with Dubs was just his attitude towards prison, and the way he talks about prison, you know, it's kind of disturbing when he's not forthcoming with what it's really like. Maybe he should talk about that. You know what I mean? What it's like to debrief and get all of this pressure and people talking shit and walking around with the, you know, target on your back, you know. But instead he chooses to talk about being there with people who were with the business, you know, so on and so forth. Anyways, this video isn't about Dubs either. It's more about attitude and about a person's outlook, you know. I understand Nico wanted to come home, of course, but it was only a year left, man. He could have, what would it have taken to just stick it out? You know, it's only a year, you know. I know there's some people, I'm not saying this guy Nico's one of them, but I know there's some people that are so paranoid about their old ladies being with somebody, and they want to get back to the pad because they don't want Sancho in there wearing his chanclas and fucking with his remote, you know. And people get sick with it, you know, and especially if she's not taking his calls or writing them back, and they start thinking all this stuff. I got to get home, man. I got to see what's up with this girl and blah, blah, blah. You know, some want to be there for their kids. Well, if you're missing out of your kid's life for a year, believe me, they're gonna survive. They're gonna be just fine, especially if they got a good mom to pick up that slack while you're in there for 1 year. It's 1 year. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm gonna go back and watch the other videos and see what everybody else thinks. But this is what I thought. Was it a good thing that Nico came out and just admitted that he went on a 50-50 yard and pretty much threw his career away? It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. It didn't make anything any better or any worse. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So to say, oh yeah, you know, I respect them for doing that, coming out and say, let me tell you something. someone was going to find out, and he knew it. He knew it because of that bed space, the way he kept it and stuff. They knew that he was on the main line somewhere, running as somebody from the south side. Because, you know, even if you're in a gym, man, you just don't get down like that. You know, it's kind of a different style. You know, certain cleanliness. You know, and when somebody called it out on whatever channel that picture came out on, Nico popped up and said what he said about going there, you know? So it doesn't matter. Either way, you know, he did what he did. It is what it is. And is that going to affect his, I think it's 300 and some odd subscribers that he has? Nah, I don't think very much. Maybe a little bit, but not very much. Because out here, people don't care. They don't know about those politics. They don't care about that stuff. A lot of people haven't even been to prison. They don't get it, you know. They don't think they'll ever go either, you know. Those are the types of people that, if they end up in prison, it blindsides them. They didn't even think they'd ever go to prison, you know. And a lot of the subscribers are like that, and that's good. That's a good thing. Someone like me, shit, I just never know, you know. I feel like it's been happening all my life. I've been in and out of those, walking through them bars and gates that I just don't know anymore if I'm going to end up in there, you know. So I try to be as careful as I can in case I do, you know. God forbid. Anyways, this is my video for today. I just wanted to speak on this because I guess it's a hot topic right now. So many content creators have spoken on it, and everybody, you know, probably has different opinions depending on what you've been through, who you are, and how you think and feel, and especially who you run with. Nico knows better. Nico knew from the jump, you know, what that move was going to cost him, you know, and basically, you know, he made himself look bad to those people, you know. It is what it is, man. Life's choices, you know. I guess he waited out, and he probably figured, you know what, the damage doesn't outweigh the benefits that he's gonna get in life, you know. He's probably making a good chunk of change, you know, and I don't know what he was busted for, how he got busted, you know, but maybe he plans never to go there again. But hey, it happened this time. It could happen again. Anyways, this is my video for today, people, man. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. And God bless you. God bless your family, man. Always. And hope to see you on that next video. Thank you very much.